So, we got a couple of news stories to talk about. Both of them relatively huge, I would assume. One of them is definitely bigger than the other. But, we're gonna quickly talk about the Oscars right quick. Because the Academy has written up a brand stinking new rule for the Academy members. Hello, Mary. Zooming across my desk here. But, yeah, the Academy has written a new rule. And that rule is all Academy members must watch the movies that are nominated before they can vote for them at the Oscars. Now, you might be wondering, as well as everybody else on the internet, including me, and even my parents, they've been around for 100 years. And you're just now making this a rule? Which makes so much sense when you look at some of the winners at the Oscars and how, like, nonsensical they were. It's because they never fucking watched them. And I don't really have a source for this, so this is on me. But apparently there were insider reports going around that the Academy members, they would either just vote against the movies that they didn't watch, or they would have their assistants watch them, which, like, that should make all those votes, I mean, obviously, that should make all those votes null and void, but also, at the end of the day, the Oscars are ran by very powerful people, so, yeah. That's kind of the thing I have with this, like, yeah, this is a rule now, that they have to watch every single movie that's nominated, but how will we truly know that they watched it? You know? Unless they're being recorded 24/7 doing a reaction video to the movie. Like, there's just no way to know if they are actually gonna still watch the movies or not. Like, that's... like, again, it's like... ugh. It's still wild that this is now a rule that somehow it wasn't before. But, you know, I mean, better late than never, I suppose. It's so wild to me. But now, onto our big news story of the night. So, we talked about last week about the leaks, about the leaked screenshots of the Oblivion Remastered. Yeah, about the Oblivion Remastered edition. Yesterday, Bethesda put out, because we thought that Bethesda wasn't going to acknowledge it until they thought it was a good time to acknowledge it. Turns out, they decided to go, okay, they announced a stream, a reveal stream, that took place today. So, like, okay, so they're going to show off Oblivion Remastered. I wake up today, and I find out that they just decided to just release the game. They just flat out shadow dropped Oblivion Remastered. Like, just at, like, during the reveal stream. So, Oblivion Remastered is officially out right now. It's on every freaking platform imaginable. Fully remastered in Unreal Engine 5. It looks fabulous. I did end up buying the game, which, by the way, I was a little bit surprised by this, but the base game for Oblivion Remastered is only $50. It's only $50, and on top of that, not only do you get the base game, but you also get, you know, the two expansion packs, Knights of the Nine and Shivering Isles. But they do have a deluxe edition that you can get as well for $60. Which include, let me look-see here, gets you the Armor of Order and the Armor of Cataclysm armor sets, new quests to get you, okay, so these are unique armor sets for, quests that I assume are, okay, so this is actually kind of shitty. Looks like they have quests for Akatosh, Mehrunes, Dagon, yeah, it looks like it's just Akatosh and Mehrunes, Dagon. Those quests are locked behind the deluxe edition. And that's to get these armor sets on top of the weapons of Order and Cataclysm, and our favorite type of DLC ever, ladies and gentlemen. They gave us 2 different horse armor sets for Akatosh and Mehrunes Dagon. They're keeping the meme alive. Now, I'm an idiot. I thought you had to get the $60 edition to get Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine. So I ended up buying the $60 edition by complete fucking accident, basically. Because I chose to not read the fine print. But you know what? That's on me. But yeah, no, I kind of impulse bought Oblivion. So yeah, I have that now. Which does mean, obviously that means we could be open for a redo on my old Oblivion playthrough. So yeah, I just have to download it and see how it runs and everything, because I know Unreal 5 is kind of a tricky mistress on certain games. Now obviously this does obviously, you know, Sky Oblivion is still something that is being developed right now. As far as I'm aware, they are still in the clear, and they're still set to release in July, which honestly, I think, in the grand scheme of things, I think Oblivion Remastered being dropped now and near the end of April is perfect, because obviously that gives people enough time to get through Oblivion, and you know, that's 2 months, that's basically 2 to 3 months in between before Sky Oblivion releases. And on top of that, Sky Oblivion is only going to be having, I think they're only doing the base game. They're not doing Shivering Isles or Knights of the Nine. They might do Knights of the Nine, since that's all, since Knights of the Nine is all in the same, that's all still in Cyrodiil. It's only Shivering Isles where they're gonna have to like redo a whole ass map. But at the end of the day, that's their choice if they want to do that. Sky Oblivion, again, still in the clear. I love to see it. So who knows, maybe if I can't get Oblivion like the official Oblivion Remastered to run properly, then I could probably just wait until Sky Oblivion launches, and we'll do a redo of that playthrough when that happens. Just have to wait and see. But yeah, no, Oblivion Remastered, it's out. And yes, it is 120 gigs, so rip your hard drives, people. Make sure to clear up some space if you want to play it. But yeah, cool stuff all around. It is also it's peaked on Steam charts already. I'm not at all surprised to see. Okay, well, it's not on the actual list, but you know, hold on, let me go to SteamDB. Steam charts lately has just been kind of weird. But yeah, no. As of right now, Oblivion Remastered currently has 163,000 players. With, so far, a 24-hour peak of 182,000. Which is huge. This is going to be a huge release of the year. I can already guarantee that. It's also currently top stream on Twitch, I believe. With, yeah, about the same amount of players as it has. So 148 has 148,000 viewers. So this is a massive success for Bethesda. But they did Todd Howard, though, did reassure us that Elder Scrolls 6 is still on the way. So who knows? Maybe at the Game Awards or Summer Game Fest this year we'll see something. I don't know though. I would hope that we get something soon. Probably not gonna happen. I don't know. But yeah, Bethesda did need this. They needed this win. Even if it is, you know, they're remastering one of their old popular games. It has been 20 years. It has been almost 20 years since Oblivion released, so, you know, not entirely shocked. Maybe Bethesda should take this as a hint that people want Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, no, obviously. I think they should. And I think just from the amount of people that were already on this game on release should show the hype that the Elder Scrolls series has. Just like when a remaster is able to bring this much of a community together to play, and we're not even counting console players. We're not counting console players or Game Pass, because it is on Game Pass. Like, I'm expecting probably like millions day one. That could be an overestimate, but I think I can get away with saying that. So yeah, no. Who knows? Maybe they will see this and be like, you know what? Yeah, no, they do be wanting a new Elder Scrolls title. Because right now, the only thing Elder Scrolls fans really have is, you know, however many playthroughs of Skyrim that they got left in them. And ESO, which I think Elder Scrolls Online is set to release a new expansion soon. I have not touched ESO in a hot minute. I should probably get back on that soon, hopefully. Whenever I feel like I'm all caught up in Final Fantasy XIV, which will probably be fucking never, but you know, whenever I feel like I'm at a good point in 14 is probably when I'll jump back into ESO, possibly, maybe. Again, there's a lot going on, but yeah, that's basically it I got for the news. Cool stuff here. Allegedly, Todd Howard said in a recent interview that he thinks the multiple races of the Elder Scrolls are pointless and should just be everything rolled into one character. I would have to disagree, given that, you know, everyone likes playing different, yeah, if they're talking about racial traits, if they want to make the racial traits like a thing for all races, like every race gets every race's racial trait, which doesn't make any sense. Like Argonians having the ability to breathe underwater, that shouldn't really be a human thing. Or Khajiit having naturally better night vision than human. Again, it wouldn't make sense for humans to have just better night vision. Again, this is. Ugh. Yeah, no, that's such a weird thing to say, that like the different races of a fantasy world make no sense. Like, dude, it's a fantasy world. Like, you got your orcs, you got your humans, you got your elves, no dwarves in the case of Elder Scrolls. But then you add in other shit in the mix to spice things up. Like, on top of the elves, the orcs, and the humans and all that, you got your Khajiits, you got your Argonians, you have your different sub-races of human, for God's sake. And obviously your sub-races of elves, and all that other fun stuff. Like, I don't see a reason to put out, like, even a thing on that.